Naturally, you can refuse to for whatever reason, but Zuna will remember that.
Will she? All
Oh,
games
will
say
she?
that.
Were you born on Earth, you'd have to spend way more money to learn things you didn't need for a job you were ready for years prior. You also get free depression, anxiety, and stress. But that's for another lecture. Watch with Studios, I feel like you're unloading exactly what we're all thinking.
Real. Everyone treats each other equally. Some have fluffy ears, while others have sharper or even longer ones, and they all speak very eloquently. It's quite the experience.
Furries
Elves?
and elves together.
More likely than you think.
I'm told you're quite acquainted with Earth, Lady Jenna. Anything in particular stand out during your stay there?
Honestly, the internet taught me more than their best cities ever could.
No.
That's concerning.
Did she go to 4chan?
No,
Did
Jenna,
she go to
no.
4chan?
No wonder you can become such a terrible person. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to 4 Pixels. How are you all doing?
Is that to us or to the chat?
To everyone.
You guys got a cough.
Oh, I got a cough still. Hello, welcome. Is that a nerd I hear? No,
It's
there's 3
nerds.
nerds.
3 nerds in a trench coat.
All standing on our shoulders, so we actually hit like 5 feet.
I thought Kima was like of an average height.
Nah, Kima's shorter than us.
No way.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
I was gonna be like, no way. That would have come up
She's
at
like
some
4'9".
point before this. Damn, homie.
I'm wait, I don't remember. I'm
I think you're 5'3".
5'4", something like that. 5'3", 5'4", somewhere in between that.
Goodness.
I don't know. American numbers.
Go ahead and give us
I mean,
some
that's literally
centimeters.
my parents' heights, so like I know how tall Kime is just by virtue of that.
Well, hello everyone in chat. We've got a lot of folks here today. Thank you so much for joining us. It's myself, Coco, Moon, and Kime, and we are continuing Women of Zal, which is a visual novel. It's still in early access, but it's got a lot to offer so far. And we've been making bad decisions. Well, mostly bad decisions. We've started to peter off. We almost got your girl killed last time, Kime.
How dare you? I almost die for a day, and you go and try to kill off my girl. God
It was
damn
a
it.
spiritual union.
Amazing.
Alright.
But yeah, something
Catch
important
you
that
up,
I should
Kime,
know.
though. She
Yeah.
got stabbed straight fucking in the eye.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she was here for that.
Yeah, I was here for that. It was after that that I missed. That I died for a day.
Oh wait, no.
I don't know what happened.
The most important part was that she actually came to us and told us that she was going to try and return to Ramastra on her own, and like she knew that Lady Zuna typically sent us with her on on those sort of expeditions, and she didn't really want us to go. And you know, we had the option to sort of say, hey, we are gonna come, but we decided not to. And we actually got a scene where it was just from her point of view, Velvet's point of view, and she came across some people there who looks a little dangerous, but it is implied from the fact that they said that like Velvet has the same goals or she's not an enemy. that they might be people who are aligned with her point of view and, trying to change Zal and all that. But, yeah, they looked pretty dangerous.
And what's that Marcus saying about a dick pic?
There's a whole scene dedicated to the talk about how, well, it wasn't the scene itself, but our talk about how, what's her face would love dick pics.
I see.
Or... Alrighty, let's continue.
Let's go.
After eating breakfast, the two of you parted ways and you focused on what to do next.
I failed to like actually look at the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching
we
the
also
the
did a lot
stream.
of studying about, was it arcane magic or arcane runes? Try and figure out what's going on with us, since it seems a lot of other people with the same ability, the same seer ability, have also been going through the same things as Jenna. Quickly train vitality. Okay, but yes, we can go train with Yaxata. We can go to the garden where we will meet with Vicia, who seems to be a person who has even more authority than Lady Zuna, and she seems to be aware of our abilities to some degree. We can go to the castle library. We could travel to...
Is that where we died once?
Yes. Now we can go to Hilda's lecture.
Okay, but another important question. How many times did you guys die last time?
We actually didn't.
We didn't get to. We tried very hard, but we didn't get to.
Damn it.
Launda Studios can attest we were trying to die a lot. Oh, was Kime there to meet the lady that seems like a tabloid writer? Sort of.
Their efforts were admirable.
I think so.
We were rude and we're like, oh wow, you're hitting on Dr. DeJoy, and DeJoy hated that, and also the lady was like extremely angry.
She seems to be part of the group that Velvet met. I think.
Yes. That was like what we kind of inferred from. Yeah, like because the only other exposure. Well, okay, so they also were shown in like succession too, in the like, what do you call it? In the dream.
Or dream, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We passed out apparently standing up, according to Liz.
I see.
We were just standing
also,
there with
Liz
our
is
eyes
apparently
open vacantly.
Yeah. Also, Liz is familiar with seers, enough to recognize the signs like that we have on our character as very like telling.
I see.
So basically, Liz is extremely cool and awesome as usual.
Yes. Perfect being.
Yeah. I just want to say to the devs, don't worry. We will keep trying to die. Just because we didn't get to last week doesn't mean we will stop trying. Exactly. But yeah, I'll let you guys choose because, like, yeah, I wasn't here last time, so.
I have no idea what we're being asked about anymore.
Just where we want to go.
Where do you want to go, Goku?
I'm very
Be the
curious
hive mind.
to
Take over.
see.
Make a choice.
Ooh, okay. I'm curious to see more of Vicia. So let's see if we can find her in the garden.
Let's go.
With no.
That's a beautiful door.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, let me quick check her stats. Okay.
Look at that confidence, Dayum. Look at that wisdom.
Yeah. Our
We're
wisdom
done.
would be in the negatives if we were any more confident, I think.
Yeah. With no one seeming
Fake
to
it
be
till you
guarding
make
the
it.
entrance, you are able to start walking along the garden's trail. You kept looking at the mix of Zulian and Earth foliage, creating the garden you saw before you, but then voices caught your attention. Was someone going to say something? Sorry.
I burped.
Oh. Unlike Kime, I will excuse
Again.
you.
Thank you.
There, Valimir and Vicia sat, comfortably settled on the bench ahead of you, looking forward and not picking up on your presence.
It can be so frustrating at times. I don't know what Lady Zuna wants of me. I hear the whispers. I know what others think she's planned for me. But she was never one to be predictable.
Go for it, Kime.
And what keeps you from merely asking the child?
It's not my place.
Are you worried she'll punish you again?
Could you blame me? Losing my hair was, well, I suppose it'd be hard to understand.
You know, I'm quite blind these days.
I'm sorry, Lady Vicia. I didn't mean to imply that you were above your own share of suffering.
Vicia smiled without looking his way.
When I was younger, I never imagined I'd have my sight stolen from me. When it happened, I was so many things: angry, afraid, alone, and above all else, helpless.
Hmm.
Even now, after so many years, those feelings resurface from time to time. The trauma never quite goes away.
Truly.
The last thing these old eyes saw was a blade severing my vision. It's a hard thing to move past. Even when my comrades told me others had it worse, nothing quite helped. But you know, I still had things I wanted to do, things I still need to do. So I accepted the reality life dealt me, and onward I endured.
Hmm. Thank you, Lady Vicia.
Of course. Are you ready to leave?
I am.
Valimir stood up and noticed you.
Hello, we were totally not spying.
Oh, a visitor.
Vicia looked in your
Oh!
direction.
I
Oh?
remembered one thing that we did last time that Kime is not privy to. We asked Valimir why his hair was still fucked up. And then
Yes.
suddenly
Oh.
he got this hairdo the next time we saw him. So we're not really sure if that was like in like
Well,
reference to what we had said or if it was just like coincidence, but it was really funny.
but like,
Wow.
he actually came in another time and his hair was still a mess. But I don't think it gave us the option to ask again.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. I did hear curious footsteps approach a minute ago. Let me speak to that one, child.
Of course. Farewell, Lady Vicia. Excuse me.
He walked away from her and started to walk by you.
Lady Jenna.
Jana, it's been quite some time, hasn't it?
Wow. Wow. What a terrible thing
Wow.
to say. We're not ruthless enough to say it, though.
Is it because she's blind that would be comfortable? Because that's a stupid-ass idea.
I think
I'm
that's the
guessing that's
implication,
it.
yeah. Like, probably a
That's why
combination.
it will be rootless, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, it doesn't really feel that rootless, unless it has the implication that, haha, you're blind, so I can't relax around you, haha, haha.
Yeah. Should we sit down or just this one?
Yeah, let's just sit down and not be an idiot.
For once.
For once. I mean, I don't sense that she would murder us on the spot, you know? It's not like dealing with Zuna, who would gut me as soon as I make this false move.
As soon as I breathe.
So you say there's no reason to be aggressive if there's no death.
I mean, we
implied?
can't be ruthless, to be fair. So
I mean, we could being less polite might, increase some, at least make us start getting in that direction. But yeah,
apparently we're not mean enough, according to Plot Twist Studios.
I mean, we've done a lot of not mean stuff because we're like, that's gross.
That is true.
we've done a lot of stupid stuff. We are a grade A idiot in terms of this game.
Yeah,
I think we're more of an idiot than mean.
Yeah,
but valid. We're valid, and I will say so. I will say that myself. We're so valid.
4 minds, half a brain cell.
Let's go. Sit down then, I guess.
It's been incredibly busy this past cycle.
To that I hold no doubt. Stressful too, I'd imagine.
Yes, so much of that. I can see why you're in the garden. So much more relaxing.
It gives me time to reflect on the future and reminds me to commit to it.
What do you have planned?
Death. Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, you guessed it.
Well, my funeral for one.
Come on, something less dreadful.
Don't worry, I more than lived a full life. It's fun to jest about it and hearing you children treat death as some distant thing.
Which they really shouldn't in this world, considering what people are like.
Yeah, I mean, someone lost an eye, so...
Someone lost an eye.
I suppose it is odd of us to think so, when we have people like Velvet running around getting herself hurt all the time.
Which is entirely not our fault.
I don't think it was her fault. I think Velvet needs to shut her fucking gob, like a lot.
I mean that is also true, but we may have it even more. Her return to Sanaskia is at hand. I wonder what news that one will be bringing back with her.
Vicia stood up from the bench.
Probably nothing to concern myself with.
Yeah, if she found anything important, the government will be on it.
Oh no.
They're gonna pile drive her.
A lot of faith in the speed of our officials.
The two of you began walking. Well, you see, I've seen Earth's take on bureaucracy.
Oh, thank you, God, that they cut away.
The two of you continued your benign discussion all the way to the dining room.
It's a benign discussion? Really?
Well, I mean...
I guess benign in the sense that no one... I mean, I guess it is in the sense that no one is... no one's going after each other's throat. They're just actually calmly having a talk.
Yeah, I suppose so.
For once.
You entered the dining room, with Vicia quietly walking past you. Ah, this is the lady that Moon was talking about.
Oh.
That we accused of flirting with Dr.
Yeah.
Joy.
She's mm-hmm.
She was very
Oh, do tell me more.
She
Yeah.
was sort of very critical about having the harem thing. So she seems to be on the
Mhm.
side of wanting to, not oppress.
Mhm.
And then this is a kid who was trying to
Yeah.
rent out one of the
Trying to
harem
fuck.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And he
Wait,
was like
a kid that's what?
she
Trying to fuck.
wanted to rent one of the harem guys, as in yes, get in
Ah.
bed with them. And he was like, you're too young. And she was like, well, I don't care if I'm young. I have authority over you. And I think it was Vicia who saved him.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, actually, Vicia was like, go to fuck home. Get out of here. Shoo. Oh, do tell me more.
What are you still doing here?
Oh my. Rented Artemis for a few days.
Weren't you the one who was like harem?
Yeah, boy, she sure was. Woo-wee.
Maybe she
Probably
just
a
asked
cover
him
for
help?
something, though.
Yeah.
Unless.
You rented someone? Somehow I feel there's a follow-up.
Well, of course there is. If you buy a man's stolen time and do nothing with it, does that not make their lives a little easier?
There we go. Okay.
I don't remember who read this Tiny Child. I hated reading them if I did.
I don't know.
It's not stolen if said time is entitled to us. But to answer your inquiry from before, that apprentice stepped in. We zoofos tend not to get violent or mistreat the livestock. It's senseless at best. We're not as forgiving as the people in Zanaska seem to be, but we care for them as long as they continue to serve us diligently.
Amazing.
Oh, I see. I see.
So the kid's from somewhere else?
So she's from the clan of people who got Velvet stabbed in the eye.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I think the little sibling or an apprentice in the Zufo family. One of the two. You know, if you really wanted to show the world your so-called care, you could always free the males serving under you.
How ridiculous. We'd have to be daft to lose our main source of income. What would men even do without being under the care of a woman? Nothing good, I imagine.
Well, I've seen a fair amount of them that can do more than talk shit, you hear me? Tanae's gonna fucking pile drive this girl into the floor.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Nothing that can't wait until the time's right.
Okay.
Excuse me, what? Odd hearing you both here in the same room. But what unexpected outcome it became.
Odd seeing you alive. How have you not shriveled up into nothing?
Holy shit, this girl! And I'm proud of you for managing to stay alive yourself, my noisy nestling.
Basically, she deadass did threaten this girl that she would like take her out to the garbage.
Let's go. Now, I will enjoy some peace to go with my meal, so perhaps you could come back another time.
And I would grant you that. Why?
Because you are
I'll
a
see you
child.
later. About to die. I'll see you later, Launda. Maybe not next cycle, maybe not in this castle, but soon. Very, very soon.
She is so odd.
Pant the child.
No matter. I'll have my dinner sent to my room. No joy to be found sitting around here.
To be young. And stupid.
And
So,
entirely
so
murderable.
stupid. Supremely stupid.
And
Supreme.
vulnerable.
And murderable. Can't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Murder.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, I miss the days where one's words could rattle me to action.
I love how taking aback Vap is.
Vap's like, I can't believe this whole game.
Vap's gonna pile drive that child.
Let's go.
I'll pay to see it.
Laundry girl.
I mean, that's one way to say the name.
Vicia looked your way, although her eyes remained closed.
Yeah, because she can't see. So she can't really look her way.
The fandom's love for Launda continues to remain consistent.
Let's go.
Listen, it's just she's so specific.
Yeah,
She's
her
so
name is
specific.
Laundry now.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Marco's got a good one. Don't confuse borrowed power for your own. Yeah, boy.
Damn! We're murdering that girl.
How
Ready for
old
dinner.
is she?
Huh?
Like, what
She's
age?
like
Old
13 or
enough.
some
Old
shit.
enough. Old enough to be murdered.
Old enough to get pile driven. Axe kicked right in half. Disgusting little. Ugh.
Yeah, sure. People came in and out of the dining room to eat or take food out, but it was an uneventful meal. With a yawn, you decided it was time to head to bed.
Runs her over with my scooter.
After you got to your room, you climbed into bed and fell asleep soon after. Your dreams were filled with flowers, so many purple and black flowers in a void of white. More nonsense, surely.
Yeah, of course. That didn't sound ominous at all.
Why can't my dreams be normal? Doesn't matter. I'm awake now. Let's get down to business. Don't say it.
To defeat.
No!
I don't know what that means. I think I'm glad. I can't believe Vap ran her over with her scooter.
Let's go, Bab.
Feeling
Just
energized,
fucking pancake.
you got dressed and left the room, ready for the tasks ahead.
Is it another work montage? Oh, never mind.
Next time I'm gonna do an all brothel run.
Oh my.
I'll be down for that.
Coco will have to share the explicit results to Twitter.
So you pick
do I
this
wanna...
time,
The city library?
Bunny, take the cat.
After a
No.
brief inquiry at the docking station, you were able to request an airship to pick you up and take you to Zanaska University's library. Oh,
Ooh,
that is
fancy.
very pretty. Different books will be available in each section every cycle, and now is one of those times when using the scroll button to rewind time would be most advantageous. Ah, okay.
Thank you
Guess
for
that's
the
not ready
tip.
yet. As we mentioned at the beginning, this game is in early access.
If anything seems to be looping or not working in the library, please back scroll to the main choices, since the library is part of early access unfinished stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, so there possibly is stuff we could do? Let's see. The university library was extremely quiet. The librarian sitting calmly by her desk gave you a quick welcoming glance. The science section, history section, biography, find a quiet corner to nap.
Oh yes, let's travel all the way to the city library to take a nap. Science?
Okay. The first book to catch your eye is an older one titled The Planète by Raynax Zera. You take it to a nearby table to read. You scan the foreword just enough to figure out that it was written approximately 50 years ago, then dive straight into the first chapter. Chapter.
Let's go.
The world we inhabit.
Flutter Studios, that one was a full-on. That was just typo.
The world we inhabit is a flat plane, likely many hundreds of light miles in diameter. Scientists have measured our world to be irregularly circular. The central area of the plane in which our civilization thrives is encircled by a domain of gradually thickening clouds known as Vigiri's Path. These clouds have proven impenetrable to every scientific attempt to pierce them. While there is no barrier to entering the clouds, only a small portion of airships that have entered Vigiri's Path have ever returned.
Cool.
Those who have returned have been irreversibly changed, driven mad or wild with various Zala-related afflictions, including auditory and visual hallucinations. Very cool, but terrifying, which makes it better.
Yeah.
Complete changes in personality, multiple personalities, strange obsessions, and obsessive behavior.
Let's go.
The afflictions are as numerous as they are varied, and defy all